Alright, welcome back. Hope everyone's having a lovely day, a lovely night, wherever you're from. And real quick, before we get started, as always, I want to give a lovely shout out to the channel members on this channel. So thank you so much to these lovely commanders here that you see on screen. Thank you guys so much for your guys' constant generosity and your support as always. It really means a lot to me, so thank you guys so much. And if you guys are actually interested in becoming a lovely commander yourself, if you are interested in any of these cute and lovely emotes, the loyalty crown badges, if you want a special role in the Discord, make sure to join the Discord. But as always, if you choose to do so, thank you so much. Just remember that's not the only way that you can support me. Just watching the content like you are right now is truly the best way. Liking, subscribing, and commenting, everything really does help. So thank you guys so much. And for today's video, it's felt like a little bit since I've done another Girls Frontline 2 video, but I've been kind of waiting for all the news to come by ever since Macchiato's event started. We're finally ending her event, getting through everything, and it's been kind of interesting because, unfortunately, for these last two banners that we've been getting, we've kind of already known what's been going on because of the KR leaks that we got a while ago. And it looks like they were right, because just like before, when it was predicted with Macchiato, we also ended up getting the confirmation now that we're getting Diane, which is also kind of interesting, right? So let's actually get started, and let's actually put it on screen right here. And as always, we're at the Girls Frontline 2 Twitter targeted procurement event for our lovely girl Diane. Alongside Diane's release, we're obviously going to have an SR rate up for Kofni and Najant. So that's pretty cool, alongside their weapons with this duration as well, which is pretty cool. I really like how Diane looks, and obviously we are getting the revamped story, so I don't even think we're getting Raymond, which is kind of funny to me. That whole CN situation when it came with Raymond and Diane was just so funny to me. I thought it was so stupid. Diane looks good, and I believe right now where we're at global-wise, I think she is going to power creep Tololo, but I know later on, because of the recent CN stuff, Tololo gets a massive buff. As far as dupes are concerned, I honestly think that if you're free to play or you're a dolphin, you can skip unless waifu. Whales obviously do whatever you want, but when it comes down to, like, you know, the free to plays or the light spenders or whatever, if you really like her and you want to go for her, just go for one copy, because I honestly don't think she needs dupes. Like, she doesn't have like a super power crept boost with a dupe like Macchiato and Suomi have. So just going for the single copy is just enough, which is pretty cool. I want to save all my resources. I know there's a lot of people who are skipping like a lot of banners because they really want to get Biker Girl, which, I mean, it makes sense. She looks great, right? But I feel like you also need good teams and stuff, and then you also really need a lot of dupes for her to be like really good. So I'm just kind of going for whatever I want right now, and I'm also saving up so I can try to at least get her to V6. I think I'm going to go all out with her because I really want her to like just shine my account, because she's also one of my favorite looking characters. But that's beside the point, because we're not talking about her right now. We are talking about Diane, and she looks great. She looks phenomenal. I love her colors. The blues, the golds, the whites. She looks absolutely fantastic. And alongside her, interestingly enough, I believe they released a little bit of a PV for her, which is pretty cool. I mean, honestly, with these PVs, their 3D models are so good. And you also get a good look at the new outfit that's coming out with her. Looks great. I'm obviously going to pick it up. It just looks absolutely fantastic. I really like these style of outfits, and it looks great. They do so good with these little PVs, and even though they're trying to introduce her little weapon, I just don't care for it. Like, the dorm feature looks so good here. Like, that looks great. I love it so much. It looks great. They did cook with this skin, for sure. Outside of this little PV, though, we actually got a full-fledged breakdown of what's going on with this upcoming event that also confirms what the leakers had in mind when it came to the banners. If you guys forgot, when it comes to these banners, we always get a standard banner alongside what the rate up is going to be in terms of the characters. And last time we ended up getting Tololo alongside Macchiato, and right now it looks like we got some new changes here, because when it comes down to the event breakdown for Diane, obviously you could get her weapon here and stuff alongside Amidst Wings of Grey. And I believe if you really care about lore, be careful with this, because I think this is 8.5, and alongside this update we also are getting a new story chapter, which is chapter 8, so you'd have to read through chapter 8 first and then do this event. So I think what I'm going to do is actually just like kind of speed run through this event, just clear it, and then I'm going to go back and actually watch the event afterwards, just because I don't want to spoil myself in case of anything. I personally like the lore in this game, so I don't mind going through it. I just have to make sure that I come back to it. Outside of this though, with her look and stuff and her weapon, which personally, like I said, I don't go for, I'm just going to give her an SSR version of her weapon and just go from there, because I'm not going to even try to go for a weapon banner. Knowing my luck, if I were to ever go for a weapon banner, I would end up having to go to Pity again, and then I'd lose the 50-50 and I'd be pissed because I did it on a weapon banner. So I'm never going to do that. Alongside this news, however, we also got some new news in regards to another update with the rate up, and that's actually with Mosin here. With the KR leaks, it was leaked that alongside Mosin would be Diane, and it looks like that was correct, which is kind of crazy. With Mosin, you also get Sharkery and Krolik. I think Sharkery's the biggest W here for an SR rate up. Honestly, I already have her at V6. Sharkery's actually just goated. And they keep shouting out the outfit, and I'm surprised that Mosin doesn't have an outfit because I think Mosin looks great for a character. Like, Mosin looks absolutely fantastic. I honestly think she's a little bit slept on, unfortunately, but that's just my opinion. And when it comes to what we still have left to talk about, we got the new campaign chapter, aliasing effect, tracing the steps of the enemy, scattered pieces of the puzzle of the conspiracy slowly come together. It's looking really good, and we're also getting new limited time events right now. Inverse Cipher starts January 21st through February 5th. We're getting more boosted stamina with the intelligence supplies from January 24th through the 29th. And then we're getting In Search of Harmony. Log in to obtain generous rewards from January 27th through February 10th. And then we're getting another boost of resources with In-Depth Search Fission starting from January 30th to February 5th. And another way to get a bunch of resources with another Dangerous Excavation from January 30th to February 13th. There's a lot going on right now with this upcoming update. It's going to be big, and there's going to be a lot of mini events to look forward to alongside it. But the question I want to bring to all of you is that, are you guys ready for this event? How's everybody's resources looking in terms of pulling for another character? Because for me, I'm definitely wailing in this game, so it's harder for me to say because I think I have around 170 pulls right now. I think I have 170 pulls alongside like 50,000 cubes that I'm saving. I really don't want to waste them. I'm just hanging on to them. I'm probably saving that all for like a character that I really want to go all out for, like I mentioned earlier. I'm just nervous that I'm gonna have to go to the 50-50 again and lose it again, which I had to do for Macchiato, unfortunately. Macchiato was a little bit expensive for me, which was kind of sad because I thought I was gonna have some good luck, and that did not happen, unfortunately. But yeah, let me know what you guys' thoughts are. If you guys are pulling for Diane, are you guys pulling for Mosin? You already have Mosin. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. If you guys are just saving. I honestly don't know how the free-to-play like strat works with this game because you get a lot of collapse pieces, but I don't know how far it goes, right? But that is going to be it for this video. I know there's been a lot of yapping. I'm sorry. I really like to talk, but that is going to be it for me. So I hope you guys have a lovely day, lovely night, wherever you're from. And as always, thank you so much for the constant support. Take care and have a good one.